Hello friends, welcome to Código AMAD. In this video I am going to talk about the second part of pagination in Amadeus. In today's video I will talk about how to split the screen into multiple parts and how to move up and down on the screen so that you can see transactions that have already been made before. On the last page, this one, you can see several icons and keys that are used to erase the information from the screen and to delete the record of transactions made. I will be using this page to help explain the modifications that can be made to both screen splits and all transaction logs. I start with the video. Let's go. On the first page, we see two icons, 1 and 2, that usually appear at the top of the screen of the computer. The first icon, this one, is used to divide the screen vertically into two parts. The second icon, this one, is used to divide the screen into two parts horizontally. Both icons appear in the toolbar at the top of the screen of the computer. With these two icons, and please follow the information I wrote here. I said upper part of the screen of the computers, you go to tools and settings, okay, to use these two icons. Secondly, you can divide the screen in 4 parts, 2 plus 2, total 4. 4 parts in one single work area. So, I remind you that I made a specific video about work areas. I recommend you to see this video, okay? It is also important to note this information. No information is lost, not losing information, when we disable horizontal or vertical division, when deactivate the division, this division or this division. So I continue here, okay? Or maybe before starting with this paper, I think it's better to tell you something important, okay? About this. To clean the screen, when I say to clean the screen, I say to clean this part, this part, this part, or this part. You can use the key pause enter, this one, or you can see this icon. It means first you can use this one, the key that appears on your keyboard, or secondly you can use the brush, because this is the brush icon that appears at the top of the screen of your computer. Now I go to the next page, this one. On the next page I will explain that what happens when transactions about fares are involved in screen splits. Let's imagine that before working with specific transactions on fares, the screen was vertically divided into two parts. So, originally, imagine that you have the screen just with two parts, these two parts, okay? This is the first situation before starting with fare codes, okay? Let's imagine just this, okay? With the screen divided vertically, like this one, okay? This is the original situation. Once we start managing transactions on fares, the screen will be divided into three parts, like here, okay? So, I speak about this here, a screen divided in three parts when first code involved. It means that in the first part will remain the general information about the booking. In the second part, an empty space will appear. This empty space originally had other information, but suddenly, when you start with fare codes, this space will be empty. And the third part automatically will appear with fare codes like FX, FQ, and others. In the upper right corner, we will have a blank space, I speak about this, that appears temporarily until we finish working with the specific transaction of the fares. It means that once we finish with this, with the specific transaction of the fares, the screen will be vertically divided into two parts again. So this part will disappear once we finish with fare codes, and we will have again just two parts, and this empty space will have information again. This space will be filled again. Let's go for the third page, this page. On this page, I will talk about the possibilities offered by going up and down the screen using the mouse or the other options that in modern times have replaced the mouse. Going up and down on the screen using the mouse allows us to see the latest transactions made. The minimum number of transactions that are usually displayed is 10. And the maximum can reach 200. Both the minimum and the maximum transactions recorded can be modified by entering in settings, into adjustments. To clean the screen, this screen with a minimum of 10 transactions and maximum of 200 transactions, you can use both the key in your keyboard, this and this, pause enter to clean the screen, or the second option, the brush icon you have on the top of the screen of your computer, okay? And now I am going to use for this information this part of the last page. Just in case you need to delete the registry of transactions, the registry of minimum 10, maximum 200, you can delete it, okay? Using at the same time this in your keyboard, Shift with the arrow on top and pause enter, okay? To delete the transaction log that I have just explained, we can touch two keys on the keyboard at the same time, this and this. Shift top arrow plus pause enter. Before saying goodbye, I point out the importance of the fourth page in which I review the two options that allow you to clean the screen of the two topics discussed today. Pause enter key in your keyboard, the brush icon. In addition, you can also see the combination of the two keys, one key, two keys, that allow you to delete the transaction log that I explained in today's last topic. Folks, we have come to the end of the video. The following videos will run in the same way that I have made. That is, explaining each of the parts of Amadeus as extensively as possible. Remember to subscribe and like this video if you like this video. Don't forget to share it with anyone who might be interested. It would be a good gift both for those who need a booster and for those who didn't get a feel for the program. Above all, it would be a good gift for the latter, who now have a second chance with my videos to take advantage of the time and money allocated in the past, and that they will finally be able to make profitable. Thank you very much, and I will tell you the same thing as always. Love to be loved.